I gotta tell you, I've been paying attention to smartphones, leaks, tech, things like this for quite a while, and I don't know that I've ever seen anything quite as crazy as the Google Pixel Fold. This thing has been rumored for what feels like 3 decades now, and I think every other day the story on it changes. So today in this video, we're going to catch you guys up on the latest leaks about the Google Pixel Fold. Probably my most anticipated device, the device that we have looked at full renders of very, very recently. I believe end of November and into December, we had full renders leak of this thing that are apparently not only accurate, they were corroborated by 2 different sources. But once again, the story on some of these details is changing. Let's take a look at this Twitter thread that I put together that helps me kind of organize my thoughts and source different things for this story. Weird news on the Pixel Fold front today. Prior leaks have indicated the device will be coming sometime in early 2023, and this tweet comes from Ross Young, who I cite repeatedly on this channel. He is a CEO of Display Supply Chain Consultants, and basically what this individual tends to be privy to is information about panels being produced for smartphones. So Ross Young tweeted back on September the 6th, granted that is a little while ago, that Pixel smartphone starts panel production in 4 months, and this was referring to the Pixel Fold. So if production was going to be starting in 4 months from September, October, November, December, January, well, that would put us right in line for a March, April, May, somewhere in there, a launch for the Google Pixel Fold. Not only that, Android Authority had just posted this report on December the 22nd. Here's Google's entire 2023 through 2025 roadmap for Pixel phones. Now, not to just dump on their report in here by C. Scott Brown. I saw this and I thought, how could you possibly know what they're going to do in 2023 through 2025? Because it seems like it changes every 32 seconds. I'll show you the snippet from this. Next year is going to see some slight changes to the Pixel lineup. Our source confirmed that 2 Pixel phones, codenamed Lynx and Felix, will launch around Google I/O in April or May. These 2 phones have already leaked, with Lynx referring to the Pixel 7a and Felix to the Pixel Fold. So we had a more recent report doubling down on the idea that early in 2023, we would see a launch of the Google Pixel Fold. Now, we have reports coming from this Korean website, which I believe is called The Elec. It says The Elec there, but the web address is missing this one E, so I'm not sure what to make of this. Let me let this load in and let it translate. But basically, they are reporting that it might launch much later, sometime in the 3rd quarter of 2023. And we can see the headline here, Google Foldable Phone, which has been delayed twice, plans for mass production in the 3rd quarter. And we'll go over some more information on this website here as we go forward. Now, the prior thought had been that with Google I/O being somewhere around May, we'd see the launch of not just the Pixel 7a, which is definitely coming along quite nicely. In fact, as of this morning, we actually have, or depending on when I post this, we have a full leak of the phone itself in someone's hands being looked at. We would also potentially see the Pixel Fold there. Google I/O launching simply the Pixel 7a does seem a little bit light, but not totally out of their character. Keep in mind, it'd be really odd to show the Fold off in May, but then not launch it until the fall, until quarter 3 of 2023. That's a really, really long time. Now, bear in mind that the Pixel 8 is supposed to be coming sometime in October. If we keep to the same launch cadence that we've been, that means that the Pixel Fold, which I'll kind of zoom in on this imagery here so that you can get a good look at it, would not just be competing against the Z Fold 5, which would have theoretically come out only a couple months prior. They'd also kind of be competing against their own hardware. So you'd have Google customers wondering, Pixel 8, Pixel 8 Pro, or Pixel Fold, what to buy. Typically, companies like this want to launch these things staged and staggered. So you have the Fold at one part of the year, and then the main line at the other part of the year. Look at what Samsung does with the S line and the Z line. Now, there's more to this report, though. So we also have seen some potential changes to the displays. So this new report says that Samsung will be making the displays and the tablet screen. The inner screen is 7.57 inches, with the outer screen being 5.78 inches. Now, renders from How To iSolve, which I believe were from OnLeaks, I think that was in conjunction. Anyways, they suggested that the screens would measure 7.69 inches and 5.79. Those are slightly different numbers. So One of them was wrong. Things have changed. It's hard to say. But in addition to that, they are also reporting that the display tech being used is older tech, pre-Z Fold 3 tech. You may remember with the Z Fold 3, they actually removed a polarizing layer from the screen to make it thinner, lighter, easier to fold, and potentially more durable. It also allowed them to add in the tech to allow a stylus. So the Pixel Fold should be lacking these innovations and therefore no stylus along with it. Now, there's a lot of stuff there, and honestly, my confidence on this is very, very up and down because we had two pretty reliable reporters saying one thing, and actually three, really. And now we have the elect, which, they've been right about some things I've seen, but, I haven't been following them super closely. They come along and they sort of counter what these other leakers have been saying. Now, no one as of this morning has come out and actually made any statement about this, right? We haven't seen Ross Young comment on this. We haven't seen Front Page Tech, which dropped the renders that you just saw on the screen. We haven't seen them comment on it. We haven't seen the guys over at How to iSolve comment on this either. So we're going to have to wait and see what is actually true. And when more information drops, of course, I will be bringing it to you here. But for now, maybe take this with a small pinch of salt. Hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on more content just like this. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.